Hey everybody, I am so sorry and God, how late am I? Yeesh, 15 minutes. Okay. Beer, black beer, can't pronounce it. Really good. And oh yeah, that's good black beer. Blackest beer in Germany. Oh hey Lisa, I'm so sorry that I'm late. I overslept because I was really tired. My deepest apologies to everybody. Hey Red. Sorry, I just woke up 5 minutes ago and just ran as hard as I could to get everything ready. And I got a new phone, so the picture quality is a little bit better. That's why. Yeah, the kitchen is just I can't even describe it. Yeah, I just woke up. I seriously just woke up 5 minutes ago. I feel like hot trash. And ignore the full sink because I've not had any time to work on anything. Okay, so what I'm gonna use is probably you can call me lazy. It was a long night. Damn, where did I put my freaking rub? This is what happens when I don't prepare on time, and then I have to deal with things I really don't want to deal with early in the morning. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use this rub that I got from Alpha Outpost. You can't really get it anymore, but use any barbecue rub of your choice. Like I said, beautiful German black bear. If you ever get the chance, or clerking. That is a great term. Oh my god. I need to start using that more. Uh, I'll say I won't say there were well, I won't say where I think you put it. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Candid. I think at one point I was doing a live stream and I just made you a mod, but I kept trouble doing that from my phone. Anyways, so the idea for today is I got uh, I got ribs to make on Sunday. And instead of doing this whole thing where I'm cooking today, I'm just gonna do really mellow, take it easy, and just prep the ribs and show you how I normally do it. And what I like to use is a big thing of Tupperware like this, so there's plenty of space. It's fantastic. I use it all the time. Great for brisket. And so, without further ado, let's get to it. And of course, my sink is a mess because I just woke up and I just didn't get to it. And I'm going to constantly apologize profusely because I feel like such an asshole because I promised everybody, hey, 1 o'clock. Oh well, life will go on. Alright. Now just ribs out of package. I would recommend going to the local butcher. I did not have time, so I got this at the local grocery store. Anything works. Okay. Now, most of left the knife sheath on here. My bad. Now, what there's normally going to be is this sheen. They probably didn't take it off, but there's this little membrane. It's called the silver skin, and you don't want that because it's going to make these ribs really rough. Not rough. What am I? Oh, this is what happens when I get up and and just don't have any time to just wake up for 10 minutes. The silver skin will make it tough to chew. It just becomes hardened if you smoke it. It gets chewy when you put it in a slow cooker, so you kind of want to remove that. Now, what you do is, and I learned this from Big Fat Brian because he's way better at this than me. Is you make a little cut here at the top, any way you so please. And this is my first time doing it this way. So please bear with me. And then once you can get under that skin a little bit, I'll try to get from there. Not easy. And if you're wondering why I'm grabbing paper towels from underneath the sink, long story short, all my glassware we wrapped in paper towels, and I'm not willing to give up that much paper towels just to throw away. So we put them in a container, and I grab them from under the sink for a while. But the paper towel has nice grip to it, and then you just grab onto that little section you cut under. And I didn't do a good job, but you'll see that little webbing right there. That's the silver skin, and you want to get rid of that. Hey, Toya. How you doing today? I've never done that with my ribs, clearly. I've been doing it wrong. Oh, trust me, Lynn. I did ribs for about a year without removing this, and it just makes it a little bit more tender. And like I said, there's no wrong way to do this. I am so tired, Toya. I am just exhausted and trying to get through today. And I got work tonight because I need to pay a mortgage. Anyways, so if you do it correctly, or if you have a decent like pull going, all the skin should come all off all at once. Yeah, I used to do that too, and then I got a smoker, and man, do I love my smoker. And all I'm trying to do right now is to try to get everything in one pull, which is hard. But if you don't, that's okay. Gonna try to use the same method I used for pulling off tape and hope for the best. Alright, I think I got this. Ah, it broke a little bit. And there are going to be like bits and bobs here and there. And, but yeah, this, if I can unravel it now to show you. But this little membrane actually just makes this a little bit more tender. And if, like I said, if you're smoking these, which I'm slow cooking them, but I like taking this off anyways. If I was slow cooking these, the heat would dry this out and make them extremely like hard skin that you gotta chew through. And so that's why I remove it now. It's like, oh, you live, you learn. All right. But yeah, just try to cut a little bit underneath the silver skin. I'm just having no luck with that. It's like sometimes I get lucky on these streams and sometimes not so much. But I guess like here and there, if the membrane is still there, it'll be okay. But just try to get like the lion's share out of the way. Now that's taken care of. Take the Tupperware, take the lid off, drop it in there. And You can do this one of two ways. You can either do a wet rub or a dry rub, and wet rub would just be basically covering this in barbecue sauce and then just letting it set. And I'm gonna let these set for 3 days to try to really absorb the flavor. I don't know why I like dry rub better than a wet rub. Well, I guess a wet rub would also stand as a marinade, but I like saying wet rub. I'm weird like that. Also, if you're wondering why my voice sounds a little groggy, it could also be because I possibly got poison ivy in my throat. I'll let you know in the next couple days on Twitter. Because I was outside cutting the grass and I get poison ivy horribly. And I think I went through a patch and breathed it in. And I washed everywhere but my mouth. And if that's the case, I take all responsibility for that because I'm an idiot. Yeah, just trying to make sure you get every single inch of this. Well, lucky you, Len. I'm glad you're not allergic to poison ivy or poison oak. But it's not that I'm allergic, I'm sensitive to it. And I'm a bad scratcher. I have no self-control. I like picking scabs too. The worst thing ever. So if you're wondering, like, if you can't see it on my arms, but I got some pretty bad stuff going on them. Yeah, Red. I know I'm a goof. And what you can also do, which not a lot of people recommend, but you can also add a little bit of barbecue sauce to this, just like enough to coat the outside. I have a love-hate relationship with ribs. I'll pop other people's zits if they'll let me get to them. Well, then, Len, I hate to break it to you, but you're never gonna pop my zits ever. Deepest apologies, love. But yeah, just make sure this is all evenly coated. It's all nice and brown or tan or whatever color you want. It doesn't matter. Hey, Laura, how are you today? Now, there are other alternate ways to do ribs where I'll wait till the audio quality is hot garbage after I wash my hands because I don't want to get my meaty fingers all over the beer. That's okay, Laura. I deserve that. I said I was going to be here at a certain time, and I passed the hell out. I am participating in none of the above. Fair enough. I lost track of what I was saying. All right. With ribs, you can also just cut them individually and then fill like a container like this with beer, get herbs and spices in, get a good blend going, and then you just let them sit. And I have a friend, his mom's recipe dictated they let the ribs sit for 3 days in beer in a mix of like peppercorns, bay leaves, rosemary, like a huge blend of flavors. I can't remember the recipe because I only had them once. I think it was 4 years ago. Anyways, I digress. But they were just so good. And the thing we had trouble with is taking them out and putting them on the grill and then mixing them with the barbecue sauce because they were so tender. They just fell apart off the bone instantaneously. It was amazing. You know what? That's basically it for this. Like I said, I'm just doing like rib prep. What you can also do is just cut the ribs up into individual pieces, coat the inside of it. Well, what I should do probably is slice up all the individual ribs, but man, am I tired. Any other questions that anybody got on prepping ribs or frying them up or braising them? Like, there's no bad way to make ribs. It's like any other meat. Smoke them, boil them, fry them, braise, roast. bake them in the oven. Hey, Gail. Gail. Undercover Gail, just tell me what you want to be called by, because man, I am. How should I bake them? I have a book that I write down all my like temps and degrees at, and all my cooking times and all my methods, but I have not found the box that I packed it away for when I moved. So as soon as I lost my train of thought, as soon as I find that, I will let you know. I'll tweet it to you on DMs. Weeb. Will you tweet at me later, man? Yeah, I'll tweet at you, man. Not a problem. Oh man, I need that beer. Like I said, I happened upon this, and it's labeled as black lager beer. What it doesn't say on here is it's the number one black beer in Germany. And I was talking to Morton from Drunk Dumb Fucks Ghost Hunting. And since he lives in Germany, he was like looking at it, and I was having a conversation to him about it. And he actually looked it up, and it really is legitimately, they import this beer at my local liquor store. And I get to have the blackest, well, everybody's favorite black beer from Germany. So lucky me. Any questions, any thoughts or concerns, anything you want me to do next? Like I said, this is pretty straightforward, cut and dry. The hardest part really is it's DDF, Ghost Hunting Morton. Black is better. Black is good. It just, I like pairing beer with food. Yeah, Morton's fucking awesome. I like drinking with them. I don't drink with them nearly enough. I need to fix that. I miss the days where I would break down a fish. You know what? I hate to say it, but I've never broke down a fish before. Probably just due to time constraints. I've just not really thought about it, but I'll practice it some, and then if I can, I'll do a video on it. Well, Maureen Zophilia? I'm terrible with names, so if I pronounce your name wrong, that's all on me, and you can make fun of me all you like. I deserve every ounce of it. But welcome to the channel. That that's the shit, my dude. Have you done a kebab yet? It's honestly not that hard. No, kebabs are really easy. I should actually do that sometime. Zophil, thank you. I'm glad that you're giving me pronunciation lessons on the fly here. Autocorrect change DDF. Yeah, okay. I can agree to that. I can see that happening. But I also have to. Okay, I'll put kebabs on the list. They're gonna have to be behind making meatballs because I promised Beer Adventure Diaries Lisa that I'd make meatballs for her. Also, if you're not subscribed to Beer Adventure Diaries, go do that shit and follow Lisa on Twitter. She's a absolute just blast to see, tweet, and talk to. She's a fun gal. Without further ado, anything else? Nothing. So I got to write down kebabs. I need to make a list. I need a whiteboard for this. Yeah, a whiteboard would look nice in this kitchen. I got so much space now. But in the meantime, that's basically it. Like I said, you can cut the ribs up into individual pieces, coat them on all sides. If you're frying them, rolling around in like flour, fry them up. Eventually, I'll do other ways to do ribs, but this is just for Slow Cooker Sunday because I was just put on the spot for that. Thank you, Mel. You'll fill that space up with crap quickly enough. Always happens. Yeah, my other parts of my place, I'm filling up with crap. My kitchen is strictly for all my cookware. I've made a strict rule about this. But now I feel like I'm rambling on without doing anything. So I'll kill it here. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll let y'all know what I'm doing next on the Twitters. By the way, you have a shit taste in beer. Uh, nah, yeah, I could see that for some cases. Though I'm planning on doing an Irish red sometime that's local. Then a couple other local breweries that have opened up that I haven't had a chance around. So I usually do a different beer every one of these streams. So yeah, I could possibly have a bad taste, but I drink every kind of beer there is. But anyways, you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.